Hello, pharmacy friends. Samantha Pomeroy here with IPC Pharmacy Services, and today I'm joined by owner of Drilling Pharmacy in Sioux City, Iowa, Bill Drilling. Bill, thank you so much for talking with me for a few minutes today. We're going to do a quick chat. I also wanted to say congratulations on recently being honored with the Bowl of Hygieia Award. That is a tremendous thing. And also, you've got 40 years that you're about to celebrate as being a pharmacist in your community, and so just want to congratulate you. You're someone that we all look up to, and I'm so happy that you decided to talk to me today about your flu clinic success. So,
Well, thank you, Sam, and good morning. And I'm always available to talk to you whenever you need anything.
well, we appreciate that. So, first off, I have a question for you. Flu season, vaccination season really is right around the corner. And so I feel like everyone's trying to prepare right now for that. So, how and when do you approach businesses or entities in your community to set up these flu clinics? How has that worked for you?
Well, we start in May, and the first thing I do is I contact our local Chamber of Commerce for a mailing list of businesses. And then we send a direct mailing out. And the only requirement we really have is that we can vaccinate 10 or more people. The first year, however, I reached out to all of our vendors, all of my personal contacts, anybody I could think of that had a business,
Mhm.
and reached out to them. And then I also talked to my employees to see if they knew anybody. And every year we do a social media campaign saying that we provide this service and we'd be glad to come out and immunize your employees. And then we've been very fortunate. We also partner with the local colleges down the street and long-term care and independent living facilities.
That's amazing. Starting in May is wonderful. Really just having that plan and being consistent every year is really what we have to do. I always tell our members too, if you haven't started yet, go ahead and start calling businesses. If they already have it set up, which they might, that's okay. Put your name out there for the next year. So, how do you prepare for this busy season, or how do you prepare your staff?
Well, the first thing we do is we have a staff meeting and we try to figure work into each technician's schedule to see what days would work best for them to be the immunizer that day. And then
Mhm.
when we have that covered, we look for days when we could spare a pharmacist, and that we have enough coverage for the pharmacy that we can do our on-site clinics. And what we try to do is we try to have everything all ready to go, and to be as efficient as possible. So like the day before we do our on-site clinics, we have everything arranged and ready to go. And we also have, like, if we're doing a on-site clinic, the next day we have everything ready to go for that too.
Bill, one last question. How has adding vaccinations, and these flu clinics to your pharmacy really helped your bottom line and your overall business?
Well, it's had a huge impact on our business, a huge positive impact. Um, we've been very fortunate that it seems like we get the same businesses come back to us every year. Plus, we add 2 to 3 businesses. And I think it's something that if you have a good immunization business, it's definitely help you finish in the black at the end of the year. What we do, we have screening forms that people fill out when they're in the pharmacy, or they can also do it online. And there's no appointment needed.
Hmm.
And so what we do is the first thing we do is we screen the forms just to see if they may need a pneumonia or RSV or shingles shot, just any other immunizations they might need. And I think that this is a huge time for us right now during flu season, but I think it's something that we try to keep going year round.
Hmm.
And it's something that it brings a lot of people into the pharmacy, and it also really lets us showcase our expertise of what we can do as pharmacists.
Bill, thank you so much. You are such an amazing pharmacist in your community, and I really appreciate you talking to us about this, helping us, letting us pick your brain about what you're doing that's been successful. And so we really appreciate it. If anyone is interested in, perhaps you're not giving vaccinations, you don't have an immunization program, IPC Pharmacy Services would love to help. So reach out to us on our website at ipcrx.com. And thanks for joining us today.
Well, I'd like to add one thing if possible, Sam, that I could not do all this stuff without really the invaluable help that I get from the pharmacy services at IPC. You guys are so knowledgeable and so good to work with, and just thank you for everything you do.
Thank you for that. That's kind. Thank you, Bill. Everyone, have a
You
good
bet.
day.
Take care.